Suzuki GSXR400 for sale on eBay. This is the GK76 model. If we go through the paperwork that I've got with the bike first, it comes with its V5 registration document, comes with two old MOT test certificates, the last one expiring September 2008, which was about when it was last used. I can also see on here the usual confusion with kilometres and miles, shown on the earlier certificate as kilometres and later one as miles, so that's the usual. Comes with an HPI check certificate that shows the bike is all completely clear, no accidents, finance or anything in its history to affect its status. There's a few little things to show you around the bike, nothing very serious, but first thing is the right hand foot peg bracket has been welded at some point. The weld looks strong enough, you can stand on it. It doesn't look like it's about to break, but there's that. It's just a little aluminium piece, you could change that if you wanted to, I guess. The corner of the screen and the fairing has been knocked off at some point. All the lights on the bike work fine. The only thing I did find was the temperature gauge illumination light doesn't come on as far as I can tell. I'm not even sure it has a light in it, or supposed to have one, but everything else works now. All the brake lights and everything else is all fine. When I first got the bike, I thought that this fork seal was leaking. Now it may be because the bike had been sitting a long time and the seal had gone hard, and what can sometimes happen is because the seal goes hard it's not flexing and then it can sort of let a bit of oil through. But having gone for a ride on the bike, it hasn't leaked, but it might be worth keeping in mind that you might have to change that at some point. With a bit of use it will probably be fine, but you just don't know, so keep that in the back of your mind. You might have to do something with that at some point. It's got a couple of air scoops missing off the fairing there on both sides. The battery on the bike is too big. The battery on the bike is actually new, bought by the last owner, and the seat doesn't fit properly on there. You can either make the seat fit properly by doing some kind of minor modification, or get the right size battery for it. I mean, it's pretty close to being the original size, but not quite. So that's something you might want to deal with. Also, I've noted, because the bike is an older kind of a bike, there are jobs on the bike that need doing, that have been left really. I mean, things like there's no chain guard on the bike and the chain itself wants adjusting. There's little things like that around the bike. Nothing serious or awkward looking by the looks of it. The rest of it all seems to be fairly up together. It's been maintained to a degree, but not sort of not to a high degree necessarily. So there we go, a fairly up together bike, virtually ready to go, I would guess. A few little things want doing here and there if you want to, but basically sound. So good luck with the bidding.